Hey guys, welcome to day 9 of the New Coach Basics training. We are getting closer and closer to the end of our 2-week training, and there's still a lot of great information to know. And I just encourage you to really try to buckle down these 2 weeks and get through all of the information. And feel free to ask questions to me or by commenting or to your upline coach. So please just make sure you're trying to stay on track. You can always go back if you did fall behind, and that's perfectly fine too. But do your best to stay with it and stick with the group. You'll be glad that you did. So today we're going to cover challenge groups. If you came in as a coach who has already done a challenge group, most likely you have seen how effective they are, how fun they are, and what the purpose of a challenge group is and how they're run. If you didn't, a challenge group is an online accountability group, and it actually doesn't have to be online either. It can be in person or through a fit club, but most challenge groups are run online and through Facebook. And what it is it's usually a 21-day or a 30-day, or sometimes we'll have free 5-day clean eating groups. But the 21 and the 30-day challenge groups are programs where when you purchase a challenge pack through Beachbody, you get a free online accountability group. And we, as coaches, run those groups. We usually have a prep week that gets everyone ready for the group, taking measurements, getting to know one another, preparing your meals and your grocery lists. And then we have 21 or 30 days of challenge where, as coaches, we post motivation every day, usually fitness, nutrition, or any kind of inspirational post. And then we have a daily check-in where all of the challengers check in daily. And it's a secret group so that people feel comfortable. But then we give away prizes at the end for those who have had successful results through the challenge group. And with a challenge group, it really is created for a challenge pack. And a challenge pack is what I consider a perfect recipe for success. You have a nutritional program that comes with a fitness program, and then you have Shakeology, which is a well-balanced superfood nutrition, very nutrient dense. And then you also have the online accountability group and free coaching from us. So it's just a great mixture of everything that someone needs to be successful. Without one, it makes it harder to succeed. And something that we have to offer is the online accountability groups, which most people, myself included, is that online accountability is just key to success. We are motivated and driven by others to hold us accountable. So a challenge pack is something that changes, usually, well, it doesn't change, but Beachbody has specials every month where they have super discounted products. And it's always Shakeology and then a fitness program. And you can choose any fitness program that Beachbody has, and you still get a great discount. But then monthly, Beachbody also has specials that go above and beyond what those discounts are. So there are so many different challenge packs to choose from, and it's just important to find a program that works best for your challenger. And for me personally, in a challenge group, I require Shakeology and a Beachbody fitness program. There are times when people have a fitness program that is really working for them, and I think that's great. And so I just do ensure that they're on Shakeology because I truly believe in what Shakeology does and how good it is for your body. And I believe that when I put people in groups, I want everyone to be successful. And by having everything that they need, I feel like I can guarantee if they are sticking with the program that they will get results. And so that's why some coaches, a lot of coaches, choose to make sure that everyone is on a challenge pack. And if they have a specific fitness program that they already are using, or they have already purchased a Beachbody fitness program, just make sure that they are on Shakeology. The one thing that is really important when you're running a challenge group, and especially when you first get started, is that you are a challenger with your group. I believe that a coach, the best coaches are always challengers. So it's important that you are being a product of the product. When you are running a challenge, you're checking in daily with the group. You're posting photos of what you're having for lunch. You are posting sweaty selfies, because that's motivating to your team as well. And you're showing that you are a product of the product. So when you're running challenge groups, I recommend not always, I should not say always, but for me personally, I have so much more fun, especially when I first started running challenge groups with other coaches. It's just fun. You get more people involved, more people are interacting on the pages, and it's just a fun way to get to know some other coaches. So as you're getting started, I always run, and most upline coaches always run one challenge group with their coaches. So be sure to talk to your upline coach about scheduling when your first challenge group is going to be, if you have not already. So the first thing is setting the date. And that's when you have, it's a goal. So you are setting a date. You're going to tell everyone that you've set a date and you're running a challenge group, and you're going to start inviting. And so this is where you want to make sure that you go on to the Coach Online Office, and under training, you guys have found it before, you'll find the 5-step invitation process. So get to know that process. That is just key. You can literally copy and paste some of it, make it into your own words, but that's an important piece, especially when you first are getting started, and sharing what a challenge group is and inviting people to join you on your next challenge group. So first is to get that 5-step invitation guide and learn about it. Next is to invite. So if you don't invite, you're not going to have anyone in your challenge group. So again, I've said this previously on other days, that if you don't invite, the answer is always going to be no. So you got to start inviting. And inviting, I recommend when you're first getting started, inviting at least 5 to 10 individuals every week. And that's personal invitations. So the conversations that you're starting when you're doing the power of threes, those are people that you may have the opportunity to invite to a challenge group. And private messaging is one of the most successful ways to invite to a challenge group. Even more so before posting anything on your page, which I do highly encourage. Posting something on your page, or your Facebook page, or whatever social media account you are using. Posting that you are running a challenge and you're really excited about it. You've done one in the past, and you want to bring more people on with you. There's great accountability. You'll learn about clean eating, and it's a lot of fun. And there's usually always prizes, right? So you can share that too. And then when you do post something on your Facebook page or any other social media account, please be sure to use a photo. And this we'll learn in a few days about social media, but anytime you have a photo, you're going to get higher up in the ranks of Facebook's affinity. So you want to make sure that you are posting a photo, and you want to, after you post anything, don't run away. So you want to keep an eye. So post something when you have time to actually watch to see if people comment or like, and you want to respond to any comments that you get immediately, because that just builds your affinity within Facebook. And the more that affinity is, the higher you're ranked, the more people will see your post. There are times when you'll post something and 16 people will see it. So don't get down on yourself if you don't get many comments or likes on that. But that's why it's important to make sure that you are commenting on and replying to people's comments on your post. and always asking a question and asking people to be active on your post, engaging them. So be sure that you do that. And when you are starting to share your journey on Facebook, it's also important that you don't just sell. This isn't sales at all. So I recommend posting personal information or personal posts that have to do with health and fitness and living a full life 80% of the time, and anything business related 20% of the time. So you may, leading up to a challenge, you may do 3 to 4 posts about your upcoming challenge, but make sure that you're spreading it out because people want to see your life and see who you are. And that's one of the main reasons that people will want to join a challenge group with you particularly. There are people that are looking for someone just like you. And that's why you have to be yourself on your Facebook account and when you're around people. So there is the next one, and that's the Facebook or social media post invite. So the other was inviting privately, which we talked about. And then when you do invite privately and you get people that are interested, never just give all the full details. When I first started as a coach, learn from my mistakes, I shared way too much information. I just told them, if they asked me how much it cost, I told them how much it cost. You get this, it's this, it's this. It's a lot of fun. And there's this long message that just immediately turned people off. And it just seemed like a sales pitch, which was not what my heart had intended. I just was excited about it. I wanted to share it. I thought, oh, if I share everything, they're going to want to join. So don't do what I did. When someone's interested, you reach out to them, you ask them, hey, I'm really so glad that you're interested. What perked your interest? And then they'll tell you, and you want to have a conversation going back and forth. Learn about what they are looking for. What are their goals? First, make sure that a challenge group is right for them. It may not be. And you want to make sure that you are giving them best advice and something that they really can use. So it's getting to know that person and what they're looking for. If someone asks for price, I rarely give that right away, only because that can turn people away, because it seems like a high price and they don't know what the value is. So they don't really know what they're getting. They don't see that the value of what it is in parallel with what the cost is. So you have to provide that value to them first. Tell them how it changed your life. Tell them how you feel. Share your before and afters. Share someone else's story if it relates to them. If you know somebody who's suffered from diabetes and they've seen amazing results from Shakeology. So just sharing that and waiting for the right moment to actually give them the details on the product and how much it's going to cost, so that you actually are establishing value for the product before you are selling it. And when you just come across with price and what they're getting right away, it comes across as salesy. So, and that I know that that's not the intention of any of us, but when we're excited and we want someone to join, sometimes we share too much. And that was what I did right away. So learn from my mistakes. So challenge groups, they're a lot of fun. They get people motivated. They're all about accountability. And I recommend if you are serious about this, and it's not just a hobby, hosting one challenge group, at least one challenge group every single month. It is important to me that I am helping at least 5 new people every month. And that's a goal that I've set for myself. It's one of the similar things like Success Club. I want to I want to reach Success Club 5 is a minimum, but 10 is my goal. And then I have the goal of helping 5 individuals every month, 5 new individuals. And if you are inviting and you're sharing your life and your experience, those will come. And I like knowing that I am impacting more and more people every month. And, with that, and with challenge groups, when you get new individuals, you may find that they are a rock star in that challenge group. And they are posting, they're motivating, people are inspired by them, that they may be awesome coaches. And it's an opportunity to share this business opportunity, which has changed my life. That's how I feel about it, to any challengers that really have potential to be awesome coaches and people that you want to have on your team. And so that's another great reason to host challenge groups every month, because you'll get to build your team. And when you build your team, you are developing so many amazing friendships. I think of my team, and some of my closest friends are on my team, and it's just because we have a purpose that is similar, and we believe in health and fitness and living a full life. And when you share something like that with somebody, you just develop such a close relationship. So it's an awesome opportunity to invite people to your team. So challenge groups are really important, and I hope that you will now, if you have not already, set a date for your first challenge group. And if it is your first, you should run it with your upline coach, your sponsor coach. So reach out to them and set a date, and then post it in the comment section below, and we will get you set on your first challenge group. So I hope you guys have a great day, and we will see you tomorrow.